So is Lego investing worth it? If you haven't seen my previous video, I discussed some Lego risks that are involved when it comes to investing that you should think of, as well as some statistics that I thought would help with the conversation. But today, we're going to talk about some practical tips that I use that I hope that you can use, or you may use some of these to help you make those decisions when it comes to, is Lego worth investing in? Let's get to some tips on practical things that I think you can do to help you just in general with your business. So number one, always buy it on sale, right? Obviously, we all can sit here and say, well, you should have X amount of percent here or X amount of percent there. I think a key number that's a very general number is at least get 20% off, right? If you've been doing this for a while, or if you've done any research, you can pretty much go to Amazon or Walmart and you can find stuff for 20% off all the time. And they do it all on and off all the time when the set's been out for quite a while. Target will jump in there sometimes. You know, some of you in other countries, you may have your retailers that do it as well. Just make sure you're looking for that. Also, there's things like Prime Day. Prime Day is usually in, I believe, July, but it's usually in the summertime. And Amazon Prime, the Prime Day is pretty good, but it forces the competition to compete. And the past couple of years, I've found better deals on Target than I have on Amazon, because usually Amazon will limit you to 1 or 3 of something that you want, and it's not the easiest to get with them. But you know, Walmart or Target or somebody else may have some good competition. I've definitely found better stuff on Target in my personal experience. Let me know if you found anything different. Same can go with Black Friday, right? October, Target does sales that do usually pretty good, and then you got Black Friday at the end of November, and everybody's competing. The competition is always really good for us as a reseller, because they're trying to drive that price down and sell it versus letting their competitor do it, and hopefully we can take advantage of that. Another thing I would do is join groups, join like Facebook groups, or go on Brick Picker and read the blogs, read the comments, see what people are asking, people are saying, what are they sharing. There's plenty of Facebook groups. Even if you just went to like the Lego AFOL one and they're all talking about the Lego that they like, there's data in there. Or you can go to some of the reselling, you know, Lego Facebook groups. There's a lot of good websites and blogs you can use, like Brick Fanatics, Brick Picker, Brick Set. I know some people like that. Brick Economy. There's also like Jay's Brick Blog, the Brick Fan, Promo Bricks, StonewArs.com. All these sites have data, and they're ones that I would definitely say are worth, you know, keeping a tab on and seeing what data they have. Personally, my favorite's probably Brick Fanatics, but they all have good information. Another tip is Cashback, right? Using Cashback websites like Rakuten. I have an affiliate link. Feel free to use it. You know, if you sign up, you get $30. And if you sign up through my link, then I get $30 as well. Obviously, would help out my channel. Something to consider. But anyway, you got Rakuten. Another one that I actually pay, I think it's like $13 a month for, is called freeshipping.com. It's always a flat 10% that you get with the retailers that they have. And I mean, Walmart's on there, Kohl's, Target, Best Buy, Lego. Amazon's about the only one that's not on there, but I pay the monthly fee. But the one issue with it is, once they've paid you out, you know, $1,000 in cash back, you're done for the year. So right now, I'm currently waiting on June or whatever month for me to do it again. But in the meantime, I can use that account through someone else, or use Rakuten. You know, usually Rakuten's about 2.5% each day, which isn't that great, but they have done 10% on Lego many times. And if you can couple any cash back with, you know, Lego gift with purchase, Lego VIP, that's going to help you out. If you're comfortable with credit card cash back, getting, you know, 1.5%, I'm not saying you to do that. It's an option. You know, anything that you can add extra, so 20% on a set, and then maybe 1.5% cash back on a credit card, and then 10% more from Rakuten or whatever it may be. You know, even I think Capital One has a cashback website. I haven't really used it, but I know it's out there, and I'm sure there's others. If you know of some really good ones, share them in the feed for everybody, please. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're finding these tips and resources helpful, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Let's get back. There's really good websites out there that you can use, like Brickseek.com, and I hope to make a video going a little more in depth on a couple of these. But Brickseek.com, they have a free version, then there's like a $10 one and a $30 one a month, and then you can do add-ons. But basically with Brickseek.com, you can use it for many different retailers. You know, I basically use it for Walmart, Target. It basically gives me price alerts, so I know when a price drops and can go either online and get it, or I can have it set up to in-store inventory and know, you know, if they've got stock back in. And it's not perfect. You know, sometimes I've gone to a store and I'm looking for something in the store, they just don't have it. it. So it's accurate fairly often, but it's not 100%. On Camel, you can also get price alerts. So if you put an item in there and you want to say after it drops, $5 or a penny or whatever, it will alert you each time that there's a price drop on Amazon, which is another cool free tool. And if you've seen a couple of my videos, there's a Chrome extension for the FBA Multitool where you can go, you can look, you can punch in numbers, right? You can go ahead and get it calculated. Now this is on Amazon, but you can have it calculate, if you bought it at such and such price and you sold it for this, it's going to tell you what your return on investment will be minus the fees. It's already deducting the fees for you. So that's a cool tool to look at. It'll tell you what's the Amazon ranking, the sales ranking. It'll also tell you about how many they're selling a month. Obviously, specific numbers, Amazon's going to keep that to the chest. They're not going to tell us that, but you can at least get a good range and see how well a set is or is not doing. Another good tool. If you're interested in checking out Brickseek, I got an affiliate link in the description. I also have one as well for the FBA Multitool. One thing cool about the FBA Multitool, I talked to the guy, Zach, who runs it. Let me go ahead and give them a compliment. They're phenomenal people. They will respond to your emails. They got a Discord for the members. They've got a cool community for that if it's something you want to get into. And if you go on their website, you can get a 7-day trial for free right away. But if you want to use my code that I'll drop in the description, I got it on the screen here, you can get another 30 days free trial, or you can do code WOW30 and get 30% off the monthly fee for your lifetime. Another tip are exclusive sets, right? So Target, Walmart, even Amazon, they'll have Lego exclusives, meaning they're the only retailer selling that set. So let me give you a couple examples. Last year, Walmart had a classic Batmobile. It was only sold there. Target had the Bro Store apartment and the Mandalorian Forge. Currently, the Razor Crest is an Amazon exclusive. Then there was like the First Flying Lesson Harry Potter set was a Kohl's exclusive. You can only get them at those retailers. So if you can get enough of those, the exclusive sets tend to do really well once they retire. Hence the TIE Fighter from Target, right? Carnage right now that just went out. The Dark Trooper set is currently a Target exclusive. Those sets, there's just less of them to be sold to the public, which means it's usually going to be a lower supply, and the demand most of the time is going to be there for them. To couple with exclusive sets is finding sets with great minifigure selection. If you can get an exclusive set with exclusive minifigures, I'm sorry, to me, most days that is a winner. For example, the Mandalorian Forge, that was a Target exclusive. A couple of those, like the armor, that's the only set you're going to be able to get that one in. You can also go to like bricklink.com and see how much these minifigures are being sold for. A lot of times you could just resell those minifigures if that was something you wanted to do. That's not really my thing, is selling the individual pieces and parts, but it is always an option to recoup some money. But exclusive sets with exclusive minifigures, you can go look at brickset.com, and it always tells you how many minifigures are in the set. And then there's also a hyperlink that always tells you how many are exclusive. You can click on that hyperlink, it'll take you to the minifigures, and it'll tell you which ones are exclusive. You're welcome. The last tip, I'll kind of go right back to the end of life, right? We want to start buying them towards the end of their life. I would suggest not buying really any sets that are not slated to retire on a list unless you get it for a really good discount, like let's just call it 40% or more, because you're going to be sitting on it. I usually start buying sets within about a year, right? So the sets that are retiring at the end of here 2023, I'm going to start buying, looking for the deals, but from that year to 6 months and all the way through to the end of the year, Black Friday, I'm going to be grabbing what I can. But last year I was not buying sets that potentially were retiring this year, if that makes sense. To me, that's how I would do it. I would wait till maybe that year, because it gives you some time, but don't wait till the end of 2023, or don't wait till the end of that year to say, I'm going to wait until the very end to buy them up, because when you get to the end of the year, they might already be gone. That happens all the time. I hope that I gave you some practical tips, tools, and resources to help you with your Lego investing decision making. These I use for myself, and it helps me a ton. I really like some of those, like brickseek.com, making sure I get those alerts each day to know when a price drops. Drop a comment below and let me know if you utilize any of those resources, if any of them are helpful to you in your business. As always, thank you so much for watching. Mike with Debt Bricking. I'm out.